You all know the saying, it's not over until the fat lady sings, and the B-Mets had to sing a certain tune in Portland to force a decisive Game 5. A good crowd on hand for Game 4 to watch some playoff baseball in the Eastern League. Sea Dogs got off to a fast start in this one. Carson Blair goes left center for the solo shot. That jack put Portland up 2-1 after 4 innings of plays to a standing ovation. The B-Mets put on the rally caps, started seeing the baseball like it was a watermelon. Daryl Siciliani doing his middle-class white boy thing, doubling down the right field line. 2 coming to score, 8-2 Binghamton. Later in that inning, it was Wilfredo Tovar flaring a 2-out single to right, bringing home 2 more to take a 10-2 lead. The B-Mets would score 1 more and force a Game 5 tomorrow, 1 p.m. The season on the line tomorrow afternoon. Gabriel Yanoa, if you know him, he's taking the hill. And week 1 of Friday Night Lights was a success. So here at Fox 40, we thought Saturday afternoon pigskin would be even better. Hop in the car, let's go north for some Seton and Delhi. 7 minutes in, second quarter, Daniel Crowley throws a bomb to Nathan Whitman, who sees nothing but daylight. He keeps running, and running. 76 yards for the score, 7-0 lead, and that deserves a chest bump, buddy. Booyah! Later in the quarter, kickoff recovered by the Saints, and Seton is starting to gain momentum. John Giangreco would air this one to Sam Crowley. It was the Crowley show. 46 yards here for the score. That put them up 14-0 as they shut out Delhi by the count 22-0. Let's go to Whitney Point at Walton. Walton up big. And 2nd and 6, it would be Whitney Point's Jared Bieber hands the ball off to Nicholas Husson. Baby, oh. Yeah, little J-Beebs. Eagles on the board, but Walton takes this game with a score of 28-6. Out in Newark Valley, the Tioga Tigers beginning their Section 4 Class D title defense. Cardinals red hot. First play from scrimmage. Vinny Darpino keeping it himself. 86 yards to make it 6-0. The team is screaming, "Hey, my cousin Vinny!" Everyone loves that movie. And he keeps running and doing his thing because you know what? Tioga, they know what they're doing. The Tigers getting on the board. Jake Lewis pitching to Jesse Manuel, and he moves into automatic mode. 7-yard touchdown to tie it at 6. Tigers not looking back. 25-12, your final. Defending Class C state champion Shenango Forks making easy work of Johnson City 42-0 at the half. In the third, Jack Sherwood does his best Johnny Manziel impression. 62-yard quarterback keeper all the way in for the score to make it 49-0. They should call him Jackie Football in the Forks. Who needs Texas A&M or the Cleveland Browns? But the Wildcats showing no quit. Jake Thompson on the run, being dragged down, but finds Kenneth Johns, who gets shoved out at the 7. From there, quick handoff. It would be Dominic Nads. He would erase the goose eggs, but the Blue Devils take the blowout with this one, 49-6. Hear from those Blue Devils.
We know that Johnson City is a good program, obviously, you know, a bigger school than us, but we were definitely up to the challenge. But, you know, 42-0, that was not quite what we were expecting, but certainly very happy about it.
We definitely played well, and I think we played well in all phases of the game. We haven't seen the tape yet, but we did a lot of good things, a lot of good blocking up front, a lot of good tackling, and certainly some good runs in there too.
Forks will have their plate full with Tioga next week at home. Let's go out west to Oneonta and Horseheads, and the Blue Raiders had a lot to cheer about early. Yellow Jackets quarterback Jake Croster drops back to pass on the first, floats one high in the air. Noah Bosket picks it off, and the Blue Raiders turn up the gears on offense because second quarter, Ben Clark hands off to Garrett Briggs, and after getting a good block on the sweep, number 33 does a little dancing, a little spinning before crossing the end zone for the 7-0 early lead. Next drive for Oneonta, and the Yellow Jackets put a sting on the Blue Raiders' day. Jake Croser keeps the ball off the read option and fights through a ton of contact, stretching and reaching for the goal line and the score. Oneonta scores in the final seconds of this game to go on to win 22-15. Down the road, Thomas Edison hosting Deposit Hancock, playing under wet and sticky conditions. Third quarter action, Trent Curtis hands off to Dane Edwards, and when he finds room, he's winning all the races. 26 yards for the score, 34-7 Eagles. And this game got a little chippy in the fourth quarter. Spartans used that motivation to put points on the board. Look at that. Look at that shove. That's what I call awesome gridiron football. Eric Lewandowski does his best truck impression. 4 yards out and across the pylon for the score, but the young Hancock Deposit team starts off 1-0 with a 34-14 win. And remember, week 1 of 4th and Goal tomorrow night after our 10 o'clock newscast on Fox 40. That's it for sports. We'll be right back right after your evening lottery numbers.